In this video, I will show you how to add an appointment form to your WordPress website quickly and easily. The first thing that we need to do is open up Elfsight. This is the tool that we will be using to build the widget, and I've linked it in the description below. Go ahead and click on that link and it will take you straight over to this page. This link also ensures that everything connects properly when we embed it. From here, just enter your email into this box to sign up for free, and then on this next page, create your password. Just like that, we are signed up and ready to go. Now from here, to build an appointment form, what we want to do is go up to the top to search widgets, and we want to search for form builder. So if we just type in form, we can see the form builder widget is going to appear right here. So we just want to go ahead and click into this. And now we can choose the template that we would like to use. The best way to do this for appointment forms is to go down to the appointment form category right here. We can click into this, and then we have two options to choose from. We have the appointment request form, which I don't really like as much, but if this fits your business better, you can definitely go for this. But the appointment booking form, this is the one that we want to use. So once we have selected this, we can click on continue with this template. And now we can go through and start building up this form. So in here, we can see these are all of the fields that are currently making up this form. And we can go through and we can add and change these to customize your form to your business. So if you want to delete any of these, for example, if we want to delete this consent box, we can go down and delete this. And if we want to add in any additional fields, we can click on add field, and then we can add any fields that we would like to add. Once you have added all of your required fields, what we can then do is we can go down to these sections at the bottom. First of all, we can click in and change the header. So for the title, instead of appointment booking form, I'm going to say book your appointment. We can then go down and we can change the cover image that is shown right here at the top by simply clicking in. We can then click on change, and we can upload a file from our computer. We can also add a logo to the header and play around with these other settings, but those are the main ones that you need to know. We can then go down and we can change the submit button text if we would like. The colors and everything we can change later on. So I'm just going to change this to say book now, just like this. And then finally, we can change the success message right here for when somebody goes through and they book this, what message are they going to see? Once we have filled out this build form section, we can then go down to the email area and set up the email notifications to the email that we want to receive these to. So when somebody fills out this form, we will receive an email telling us that somebody has booked. By default, the email that will be receiving these notifications is the same email that you signed up to Elfsight with. But if you would like to change this, we can click into this area and we can add the email right here. We can then go down and we can change the layout, so we can have a floating panel if you would like, but I think inline makes more sense for this type of build. And then we can go down to appearance and we can change the color scheme of this. So I'm going to set this to light. Maybe we want the accent color to be blue right here. And then we can play around with this and we can choose the actual layout of our form. So I'm just going to go for this one. We can then go down and take more control over the colors. We can click into the background and change the background color, the header color, and everything else. And once we have the form set up and customized, all we then have to do is click on publish in this top right corner. And Elfsight is now going to take us over to this page where we can choose our plan. Now, the plan that you go for depends on how many monthly website visitors you get. So you can see we have different plans right here for different amounts of views. And of course, Elfsight has this free plan for if you have a smaller website or if you just want to test Elfsight out. Once you have selected your plan, Elfsight is now going to give us some code. And this code is how we are going to embed the form onto your website. So all we have to do is click on copy code right here, and then open up your WordPress website. Of course, open this up to the page you want to add the form to. And then all we have to do is scroll down to whereabouts on the website you want to add this. I'm going to add mine right here. All we then have to do is click on this plus icon in the top left corner, go to the search bar and search for HTML. And we want to drag in this custom HTML element. From here, we just want to click in and paste the code that we copied from Elfsight. And in the editor, this is always going to show up as text, but on the actual website, this will show up as the widget. So to show you this, we can save the website and then we can open the preview. And now if we scroll down, we can see the appointment booking form that we just built is now embedded on our WordPress website.